Okay, welcome back, everyone. I've had an unfortunate mishap during my recording session. From the very moment after I got back from my little desert trip, all the way to a special event after the 5th gym, my PC had overheated and shut off, so a good 30 to 40 minutes of gameplay was actually lost entirely. Thankfully, I had my leftover footage from Omega Ruby, and with that, I was able to still get some of what I lost back. Sort of. I played very similarly. The only difference is this was way back during events like DNC was still available. As you can see here, if you have a DNC, well, you get this rather long and annoying cutscene. On the other hand, though, you get a DNC, so you have a rather overpowered Pokemon. And there's like a little Discord chat thing. All about the sun and moon stuff in the kidlot room. Alright, there we go. I had to pick out specifically the scenes I was missing, but some of them didn't really matter. Like in this case with me, I sort of just automatically went with her instead of going straight to the desert like I did in Alpha Sapphire. Sorry if the audio gets a little bit unbalanced at certain points. This is back when when my 3DS still had like by default surround sound not active. In order to get the 3DS capture to work properly, you need to lower your sound settings. I think it was set to stereo, or was it mono? I think it's stereo. I'm not sure. Anyways, the team I'm running here was very similar. Pikachu, Marshtomp, and Swellow are still there, but they're at considerably lower levels. They played the game a little bit differently. I very recently picked up that shiny Beldum, so it's still being trained up. It got some level ups from Flannery's gym. Also, Waffle is there as well. Like, it's just so hard to not want to use Linoon as a HM slave. They're just so good, you know? They can use virtually everything. Well, everything of any normal sort of importance. And the Shroomish called level 41 Agony there. It truly is Agony having to level it up the way I do. I don't have an Everstone in it. Or at the very least I didn't have one up to this point. I don't think I picked it up yet. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't really have it anymore. Anyways, the way Norman's gym here works is there's 7 trainers, each with a different tactic, such as attack, defense, accuracy, guard spec to prevent status lowering, healing, critical hit rooms, and a lot more. The first 2 trainers at the bottom left and bottom right have both have a Delcatty. The 3 in the middle have a Linoon. The most annoying one's probably the defense one, because like when I was playing in Alpha Sapphire, I just Brave Birded everything. And with the exception of that room, it took me 2 Brave Birds to kill them all. And then the final 2 rooms, in the top left and top right, all have Zangoose. Zangoose is quite possibly the most challenging of all those Pokemon, at least in terms of offensive capabilities. I always thought it was interesting, and always worth battling these trainers, because they're worth good experience, and there's really no way you could lose to them because they're constantly just spending the first turn, like, using an item. With the exception of the healing room, of course. That one doesn't really matter so much. Now here we have Norman. Oh, my name's now Snag'em instead of Mochi. Oh well. Thanks to my lower levels, I actually do have have quite a few struggles here. In Alpha Sapphire, I just used Lumen and she just destroyed everything. And the Litleo I got from the Wonder Trade actually killed Vigoroth. I mean, Chef RD sort of fainted, but I just used Fire Fang with Litleo, and he actually burnt the Vigoroth, and he died from the burn, so good job. It's too bad that you didn't really get to see it, but I actually did Wonder Trade him off screen. Well, not off screen, but in the lost footage, and I ended up getting a Japanese Kecleon. And that Kecleon, just like Litleo, was just caught like in the first possibility you could have gotten him into. Anyways, I started off this game, and because I got yawned, I just didn't want to have to deal with that. It's thanks to Truant that I could just safely switch off Marshtomp to Taylor Swift. And it's thanks to Double Team that that Taylor was able to actually do this. Hope in Alpha Sapphire was higher level, and I just spammed Brave Bird. Sadly, it didn't really last. He ended up dying after all. And will you stop using Taunt or Yawn already? So annoying. I basically need Double Team in order to survive. Like, Hope was a higher level, and it did. No. Darn Retaliate. I was kind of really hoping that Double Team would save me here, but thanks to Yawn, there's a very high chance that I'll still die. Man, it's been years since I recorded this. I have no idea what's in here. Because I actually did record this back when Omega Ruby first came out. I ended up deleting this file and starting over at some point, but I ended up recording all the way up to, I think, Moss Deep before I did that. It's such a waste of potential, though I kind of regret doing that. Anyways, Norman's team in Ruby and Sapphire was slacking, Vigoroth, and slacking. It's a pretty stupid team if you ask me. Because first of all, two of them have Truant. But what's really dumb is Slacking has one of the highest base stats of any Pokemon. So if it weren't for Truant, Slacking would be utterly broken. Doesn't help. It doesn't really help that that Slacking has a few stab normal type moves, because that only makes it worse. And stop using Yawn already. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on my CPU temperature because I don't want it overheating on me again. Because right now it's at like 87 degrees Celsius, and that's kind of ridiculous. It's all because of my CPU fans busted, and I still need to wait for the thing to come in. I have some Arctic 5 and a nice little cleaner, so hopefully replacing the fan won't be too difficult. I might be able to find someone on my campus who would help me with this, but if they start charging me, I'm just gonna do it myself. Wait, that was a critical hit. Wow, that... Darn it, Taylor Swift. You're a lot weaker than I remember. Then again, I don't remember you ever actually did... no! I really hate, just spamming Double Team only to find that it didn't really help me at all. Because I was really hoping Taylor would take out Slacking. Good lord, I'm tired. This is a ridiculous amount of work just to make up for a little mishap. To be fair, I probably should be recording in FLV instead of MP4. At least that way I would still have my footage. Let's see, I have my cooling pad ready. That works, I suppose. Oh, there we go. I completely derailed from my train of thought. Oh, there's Otaku. Anyways, In Pokemon Emerald, Norman's team changes up a little bit. Like, I believe it goes Linoon, Vigoroth, Slacking. It's a bit more of a balanced team, since he doesn't have to worry about Truant on like 2/3 of his team. Or did he have like a 4th set? I actually want to look that up now. I really hope I didn't activate any hotkeys. Oh wait, I don't even have OBS open. Never mind. What am I thinking? Oh yeah, I forgot you could rematch trainers. Okay, in Pokemon Emerald, Norman's team is Spinda, Vigoroth, Linoon, and Slacking. It's definitely a more balanced team, that's for sure. He's actually harder in that case because he has an extra Pokemon. On the other hand, that Pokemon Emerald's Linoon is that thing's a death sentence if you don't kill it quickly. Okay, dedicated GPU, stay turned off. I don't need you turning back on. Yeah, my dedicated GPU for some reason keeps turning on at sporadic moments. I don't know why. Like oddly enough, disabling the thing in my device manager just turns it on, and turning it on turns it off for some reason. This won't be a huge problem when I get my fan because I'll have proper cooling in my PC, but still. Well, anyways, I've really derailed from this because I just have no idea what to talk about anymore at this point. Post commentary is not exactly my thing when I'm alone, after all. On the other hand, we have Waffle at level 25. Ew, why am I using you? I think you're you're an HM slave. That's why. Never mind. That explains a lot. Actually, since you have Rock Smash, maybe you could kill... It's entirely possible, actually. All it takes is like one little stat drop and you do it. And it certainly helps a lot that you have Swagger Boost. You know what, Waffle? I think it's time to believe in you for a little bit. Like, on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, you're like a complete HM slave, like 4 HMs and everything at this point. Like, Pin Missile might be good because you have, like, that, swagger. Oh, yeah. Waffle, you were amazing. I can't believe you pulled that off, and I am confused again. Just imagine, like, a times 6 hit yourself in confusion. That would be a nightmare, actually. Because you'd have to be doing like a whole massive amount of damage to yourself. Can't be fun at all. Did I get Waffle also offer of a trade or something? I wasn't really paying attention. Oh gee, thanks. I can't believe it. I lost a Snag'em. You've come this far. You know, I really miss the days when Norm would give you the TM for Facade. It was way better than Retaliate. Retaliate's only really good if your Pokemon faints. Not exactly a move I'm not exactly eager to let my Pokemon faint. I'd rather just keep them like standing. Facade, on the other hand, is just utterly broken. Like I have a Flareon that has Guts, a Toxic Orb, and Facade. And with its base 130 attack, that's just... and that does a lot of damage. I think Ursaring's even better. Like, gets stabbed, Facade, Guts, and the Facade effect as well. Oh, there we go. Hello, Wally. You know, I don't think it's that much of a coincidence. I mean, Norman practically lives here. Hello, Wally's father. You know, I don't think it was ever really explained what Wally's health issue was. Just that his health is bad. Oh, and thank you for the HM. With that, you basically become my favorite NPC that I'll never talk to again. I have to say though, I do like Cohen, but I don't like all the excessive backtracking necessary just to go all the way. Like in Ruby and Sapphire, you would still have to go all the way back to Mauville by foot, and that would take a while. Your best way would be Verdant's Earth. And Wally, where are you going? That's the direction to Old Ale Town. I don't know what it is, but this cutscene is utterly pointless. I mean, it's just story padding. On the other hand, it makes Norman look like an actual parent. I mean, back in Pokemon Emerald, like, he helps out Wally, he calls you, he's proud of you, and he doesn't really do anything. Okay, let's go to Mauville. Yeah, we want to go all the way there. Let's go to the right. Now, how did we get here? The only way to Mauville from this route would be to surf, something we don't exactly have yet. We didn't get a chance to actually teach it. So, did we just walk over water or something? I'm glad to see that I'm doing relatively the same thing. By this point, the Acrobike would probably be a lot more useful. There's a lot less slopes you can actually go up, and more where there's actual paths you can hop on. Welcome back, everybody. After healing my Pokemon, I taught Surf to a Waffle, and actually, from here we're going on to Route 118. A very special event here, and a nice little item you can pick up along the way as well. I think I was a little surprised at the little Surf thing. Very glad you actually moved fast, though. A good rod's good, don't you agree? Yes, we are of identical minds. I only think a good rod's good just because it has the word good in its name. Because if that's not good, then I don't know what is. What am I doing here? Yeah, I really love the music here. Now here we have a very special type of battle. Gabby and Ty. And in the Alpha Sapphire run, I sort of ignored them, but if you battle them, they will shift positions around certain areas. Oh yeah, Otaku, my special Pikachu. Anyways, they'll shift areas and getting progressively tougher as you go. It's a really great way to farm experience because there's always like 4 different locations for them to move. They start like just above Mauville, then they move over here, and then they move somewhere above Fortree. And I'm sorry, Otaku, but you really should have lasted a bit longer than that. Anyways, after Fortree, actually I think it's 3 spots they shift from. After Fortree, they'll go back to Mauville, or above Mauville. I could have sworn it was 4, but I can only really remember 3 spots. Well, either way, they're always a double battle. So it's a great experience, especially with the EXP share active. That Loudry kind of reminds me of an X-Blood my friend always made. He likes using like Boom Burst and a Scrappy, and that hurts a lot considering it's like a 140 stab move. Can I stop feigning? Ah, there we go. Taylor Swift. We can do this, right? I just realized that most of my team in Omega Ruby are male, so it's like boys versus girls, I think. I wonder if that's really a thing. I really should look at my team and just compare it. Let's see. Well, yeah, the majority of my team is male. Beldum doesn't really count because he's genderless. Then there's Otaku, who's always female. I don't really know why gender's a thing. Like in Generation 2, they made gender determined by your attack stat, which was kind of stupid. It made female basically, unless it was a female-only style Pokemon, you did not want a physical attacker that was female. You know, Nuzzle's basically a very good version of Thunder Wave. Huh. At least for battles, anyways. What an awesome battle. You get all that? I would like to think I got all that. I mean, like, I'm watching this from footage. Cosplay Chew! You remember that? That's the quote you gave us last time. Sure, I'd like to be interviewed again. Oh yeah, I forgot they actually let you type in your words. Accuracy? Oh. Yeah, I do have to kind of agree with that, especially during that Norman gym battle. I mean, look at like 5 double teams stacked up. Hello, Steven. How are you doing today? Why, hello. Yes, we did meet in Granite Cave. Anyways, this scene is actually a little bit different depending on which version you're playing. It's more due to a special event added into the remakes. Because it's from here where we finally get our Mega Evolution. Although I don't know what compelled Steven to look up there. Ah, it's a Latias. How lovely. Latias. Alright, now something about this scene that never really made sense to me. Like, Snag'em and Steven are both going to jump on Latias at the same time. There's no way they would have landed on Latias. Like, they jumped at her wings. Man, that scene really does remind me of like the ORAS demo. Like you would start off in Moss Deep, and then like you would always get on Latias or Latios, and go on a random short mini adventure. The first one was always special. You would get like a Glalie with Glalie, and you'd fight Max or Matt and Tabitha at the same time. They kind of joke around a little bit, calling Tabitha like a Makuita. To remember to cut the suits. Those whose memories fade seek to carve them in their hearts. Now that's a nice little philosophical statement right there. Ah, it's Latios. It's beautiful. If I were to describe it, it would be a water stone. In Alpha Sapphire, it's a sunstone. And why? I'm actually not sure. Oh, there's Team Magma. Why does she have, like, special horns? Wait, Courtney's a mistress? Wow. Courtney doesn't really speak a whole lot. That's right, full points for the correct answers. If you say no, like Steven will just say, like, it's a good thing that you can keep joking here, but whatever. Deleting. Courtney, you're not a machine. I mean, you're technically program data and a model, but Alright, in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, this fight's a little bit different. Like, first of all, the grunt will throw out a Grimer instead of a Coughing. And instead of Camerupt, it'll be Sharpedo. I don't really see the appeal in Courtney, though. She's just kind of creepy. And it gets even worse in the, Oh, Earth Power. Okay, seriously. No matter what game I'm playing, no matter who would be the better person to attack, he always go for me. Why? Like, this is so stupid. Anyways, this battle went way better in this version. In Alpha Sapphire, my Pokemon almost fainted because Metang wasn't doing anything to help. Doesn't help that Metang is basically outclassed no matter what. What? Courtney, you are creepy. As anticipated. Unanticipated. You. Target lock. Completed. Commencing experiment. You. Forever. Aha. Returning home. Okay, seriously, she's a complete nutjob. Like, where did Maxie find her? Oh, and thank you for healing my Pokemon. Hello, Latios. It's too bad that, as much as I would like to have you join me, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back to Alpha Sapphire in a minute, so it's going to be Latios. That takes me back home, and Latios joining me. Sorry, Taylor Swift, but you have proven to be not very useful. That and Latios is awesome. Do I even have to take him with me, actually? I've always wondered that. Okay, welcome back, everyone. I had to, get out of my way. I had to, replay, or rather post-commentate over some old footage just to make up for all the footage I lost. The last half hour worth of footage. I didn't really have a lot of fun with that. I love interesting, strong dudes. That's why I love my bro, Archie. I wonder if they're actual brothers. Steven, can you mind playing the role of the adult for me? Because I don't think I like the idea of tough love. Wow, he treats his grunts like crap. Well, I suppose that's why they're grunts, but still. Didn't we already do this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, while we were able to protect the Pokemon and everything, to be fair, I think you sort of did more of the work there. Wait, do I have to bring Latias with me? Like, seriously, do I have to? Like, no, I don't want you. Well, that's retarded, so I do have to bring her with me. Well, I could get rid of Waffle so I'd have an all-female team, but Waffle has all my other HMs. Screw it. Waffle, you can go. And I think I know the perfect name for you. There you go. Praise Ladia-sama. Yes, I would. Oh, what do you have for me? Wait. I didn't pick up anything, and I put it in my backpack, and now it's suddenly on my arm. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Oh, but thanks for the bracelet, though. Friendship forever. Move this over a bit so I can see my CPU's usage. That's not so bad. With the Mega Bracelet I just gave you, the Mega Stones that Pokemon may hold, and your Pokemon will be able to achieve a powerful boost. Okay. Only if you're bound by affection, which is why that you can Mega Evolve Pokemon with like the absolute lowest like friendship level you've ever seen. Mega Evolution is a phenomenon that has long been shrouded in mystery. What is a Mega Stone? What is a Keystone? Why is Professor Sycamore investigating this as if it were brand new? How do we explain all that? I don't see how giving me a Mega Bracelet will make it easier to find these questions. I'll just be using it, then I'll forget all about it. Hello, Latias. Chuan. Well, now that's how you fly. You just rise upwards with no other form of movement whatsoever. Hi, Steven. Well then, there's definitely something I do want to do. First things first. Ladia-sama. No way, this is a mod. Wow. Well, that's a perfect nature, that's for darn sure. Wow. You go over here. And now I'm regretting getting rid of Waffle, because now I can't get those without going all the way around. What was that? It had to be something I recognized. What was that? Electric. Yeah. Go away. I really want to pay a visit to... What? I didn't even see you. I have to get going soon anyway. Won't really be playing a whole lot. Hello, Chester. Do you want to fight Latia-sama? I'll take that as a yes. First fight. I'm gonna level up Chef Girl ID. I really wish that she had Intimidate, though. It'd be far more useful than Quick Feet, or whatever she has. Maybe I can get an ability capsule? Let's go, Ladia-sama! You can do this! With the power of plot MacGuffins, we have Mist Ball, and now suddenly Mega Evolution. You know, like, unless you're really looking for it, you probably won't be able to tell the difference between Megalodios and Megalodios. They look the same to me. I need to check Chef's ID or IVs at some point, because that'd be pretty sweet. Yes, they did. They took flight to the great beyond. How do you feel? I don't want to battle you. There we go. Hello, Berry Master. Do you have anything special for me, and who are you? Do you know Gracedia? You say that like it's a person. It's in a region they give a bouquet of Gracedia to convey their gratitude. Well, no, I do not know Gracedia. Ew, I hate tomatoes. Purple berries don't seem to be all that bad. And what about you? Oh, my husband grows berries. Oh, he's the best in the world. It makes me proud he does. Incidentally, do you know a good saying? Something battle. It was something battle. I wonder what kind of battle it was. I wonder if this works or if I'm even typing the right one in. It's a cool Latios that it be. Something tells me that I'm supposed to match up what she says. In this case, it'd probably be Great Battle. Well, who cares? I got a Leppa Berry, and those are actually useful. Oh, I don't want to... Just look away. There you go. Hello there. You know, when I'm watching my cute little berries growing up all spring and nice, they're just too cute to resist. Take as many as you like, I'll grow even more. Okay, holy crap, that's a lot. There's only one on this. There's only gonna be one in all these, isn't there?